Hello everyone and welcome to our very first video on a research content. In this project we are working on the topic generative AI based pathway optimization for drone food delivery in Indian metro cities. Our main goal is to explore how the generative AI can help drones plans like smart, safe and efficient delivery routes in crowded Indian cities. Before we begin our literature review, let's introduce ourselves. Hi, I am Yashas and my team member is Ritun. In this video, we are summarizing the 100 research papers from 2018 to 2025, explaining how this field is evolved and where the gaps still exist. So, let's get started.
Hi, I am Ritun. As my friend mentioned, we have cited 100 papers, which I will be sharing on screen and explaining using an Excel sheet. So let's get started. These all are our cited papers, like 100 papers are there. I think it is visible right there. So the first set of papers focused on basic pathway optimization method, things like A-star, digital algorithm, and genetic algorithm. Researchers like Lee in 2018 and Hamad at 2019 tried to plan the shortest and safest route for drone in cities. But these methods were static. They couldn't change the routes in traffic or weather. So these early methods work well in a simulation, but not in a real life, like cities like in Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai. Then came a machine learning model around 2022 to 2022. These papers focused on ML to help drone learn from data. Some used a regression to predict the delivery time. Other used neural network to detect air obstacles. For example, here you can see Zoa at 2020 used a deep learning and Raj at AL at 2021 predict a flight delay with a good accuracy. But still, these systems had to be trained again and again. They couldn't generate or adopt automatically. Next researchers started mixing AI and optimization. Papers like Patil and Joshi in 2022 and Chowdhury and at 2023 used reinforcement learning where a drone learn by doing by testing this in real Indian metro areas like Pune and Bengaluru. These models couldn't change their path in real time, but they were still reactive. They didn't imagine or create a new possible route on their own. Next newspaper, especially from IITs, IITs and NITs, studied how drones behave in Indian cities. They found an issue like a GPS signal lost between a tall building, flight restrictions, and a heavy wind condition. Studies in Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Bangalore showed how complex airspace and pollution density affect the drone routing. These works provide that Indian metro cities need more flexible and intelligent systems, something beyond the narrow air. Next comes the generative AI. That's where things really change. We cited a paper from a party in 2023. Recent papers use in this paper they have used JNS transformation and diffusion models to create a new optimization flight path. For example, improving delivery time by 30% using a AI generative route. Generative AI can simulate hundreds of options instantly, making a drone smarter and faster. Now I will be hand over my presentation to Yashas.
Thanks, Ritun. The next wave of studies focused on hybrid AI systems combining generative AI, IoT, and edge computing. For example, Bhattacharya used live weather and traffic sensors to guide drones dynamically, while Kannan processed data directly on edge devices to reduce lag. This made drones capable of thinking and reacting instantly. even without continuous internet connectivity. Around 10 to 12 research papers specifically focused on drone based food delivery. Lee developed a system that coordinated multiple drones for simultaneous deliveries, and Deshmukh worked on optimizing pickup and drop timing for restaurant clusters in India. These studies proved that generative AI could make food delivery faster, more efficient, and more reliable even in dense urban areas. Of course, the research also revealed several major challenges. Most papers highlighted issues such as lack of real time, high quality Indian city datasets, and high computational costs of training large AI models, and battery limitations, and strict DGCA airspace regulations. So while Gen AI systems look great in labs, they still face real world barriers before becoming practical in Indian cities. The final set of papers explored what's next in this field. Researchers discussed using quantum AI for even faster decision making, drone swarms that share learned data using generative AI, and blockchain technology for flight security and transparency. Some even introduced the idea of green AI, which reducing power usage during model training. It's clear that the future is heading towards smart, sustainable, and fully autonomous drone systems. So, to sum it up, all from 2018 to 2025, research in this field evolved from simple pathfinding to generative AI powered intelligence routing, where generative AI allows drones not just to follow fixed routes, but to create their own optimal paths, which is perfect for food delivery in busy Indian metros. However, the real world testing, better infrastructures, and government support will be key to turning this into reality. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching till the end, and we hope you found it very informative.